30 seconds. Cue music. Anytime now.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than a dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. We bring you our brand of news 5 days a week right here from inside of Shroud the Avatar, telling you what's going on in the world. And, of course, today in the world, if you guys don't know, and, of course, that depends on where in the world you are, today is July 22nd, 2016, here in Shroud the Avatar. It is Friday, and there's the Tweety Bird going nuts. And that means we're going to be bringing you the weekend roundup, what's going to be going on this weekend. And truthfully, while I know we usually have a lot on the calendar, I don't know what we're going to see in terms of actual head count here in the live server. I know that there's been an influx of players playing on the QA. And for those of you with QA access, Jack, you just told me QA is up to what?
379.
379.
So there's another patch out there.
And these guys have been putting out patches on the QA server quite steadily this past week, which is nice to see. This is, I think, more what they've been really wanting to do more and more, is keep a live server up and keep patching it and keep that stuff in testing and keep people pounding on it so that it helps them refine what we're
well, absolutely. I mean, the more polished the first time user experience is, and the better the game will be, because it's all about that immediate perception for a lot of people, even though they tend to forget that final wipe is not launch. Launch is going to be closer towards the end of the year, and so we are just waiting on that. But I mean, as long as they can start getting everything kind of in its final form, the better off everything will be. So for the next few months, we're going to see significant changes in game, and I think we are, myself and you, I know we are prepared for those changes, but I don't think other people are.
What?
Yeah,
Led Zepp is definitely not prepared for change.
Yeah,
because the first question that Led Zepp had for me today was, how many days left?
How many days left?
What was the answer?
And well, let's put that up on screen for everybody. Just for the official countdown, we've got 5 days, 11 hours, 55 minutes, 25 seconds, and counting, folks.
4 days and 11 hours.
No,
4
5.
days and 11 hours?
5 days, 11 hours.
11 hours, it will be, 11 hours and 55 minutes, it will be.
Now, I see Abercrombie has joined us out there today, and I've got to give a big shout out to Abby. Abby wanted to get her town noted in the NBNN app and sent us a very generous donation. And you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Every bit of support we get is always appreciated by everybody out there. From everybody out there. And her town of High Brazil is now listed in the links through the NBNN app. And I'm going to just throw that up on screen for you folks real quick.
You know what?
Playing with this.
I just noticed that Spiff took your loop the intro song literally, and he's got it still looped.
Well, that was for during the intro. You don't have to keep that. Now,
You can play whatever you want now, Spiff.
No.
God dang it.
And he actually hit the actual intro like with seconds to spare with the switchover. Went really nice and smooth today. Thank you. What I'm saying is get it on loop about a minute before we go live. When you hear me saying a minute and 30 seconds and getting ready to go live, music should already be in loop mode so that in case we have any technical difficulties.
Anyway, Lazarus technical difficulties long.
Difficulties long. That's right. Yeah, we have them from time to time. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Laugh at you.
Yeah, well, that's all you can do. But we've been playing with and introducing slowly here. It's just a new thing I've been playing with is a new NBNN Shroud Avatar app, aptly named the NBNN Soda app. And that's available through our website. Go to nbnn.info and you can check out the links for that. Check it out, test it out, tell us what you think. Open to suggestions. There's links if you got stuff you think should be added, all that good stuff there. And it's free through the website. There's also a link to the Google Play Store. I was asked last night why it had to be side-loaded. If you go through the free link page, you have the option to use the QR code or side-load it or use the HTML5 portion of it. And if you feel generous and up to donating to us, you can just go right out to the Google Play Store and put it in from there. Several different ways to get it onto your device. And while we're talking about new stuff like that, I also want to mention we've recently updated the radio station. And the radio station, WRFB Rocks, Radio Free Britannia, has got a fully featured song request system now. All you've got to do is go to the request page, type in the title of song or artist. Just make sure to read the little blurb here as to how the search feature works. Type in your request here and click the search and request button. May take up to a minute for the search because we have a very large database of songs. So be patient while it searches. And of course, if it comes back with an error, it's probably because it's not there. But feel free to drop us a line and say, hey, I was looking for this. Do you guys have it? Can you get it? Can you add it to the catalog? And we'll be more than happy to look at that as well. So don't hesitate to drop suggestions, ideas, all that good stuff. Yes, Jack, your song's out there.
What? Slayer's Raining Blood? What?
That's right. You can go to the request system and put in Raining Blood, or you can put in Slayer, or you can put in Blood and just search for Blood.
Well, I mean,
all the songs with the name Blood.
The Raining Blood just reminds me of the Reliquaries, and there's still several of them available. I mean, Lord British still has 3 out there, and Dark Star still has 5 out there. So lots of Reliquaries still available. Yeah. And 10% of those proceeds do go to the blood charity of your choice.
Blood. I would suck your
blood charity of your choice.
I don't drink wine and I don't smoke shit. Yeah. Do you remember that quote? Do you know that quote, Led Zepp?
Wait. I don't know that one.
I haven't heard that in 20 years.
Which one was that one from?
It was, I believe, a vampire in Brooklyn. I don't drink wine and I don't smoke.
Wait. Was that the Eddie Murphy one?
Yeah, I believe that was the one.
Yeah, oh, geez, that was a horrific movie. Horrific.
It's a classic line, vampire. He's saying, I don't drink wine and I don't smoke shit, which was shit grass. It was funny. One of the greatest lines in movie history, as far as I'm concerned. But moving right along.
Moving right along. We don't have a stand-up corner.
Yes, of course, we've got a stand-up today.
We don't. We don't have a stand-up. We don't have a stand-up corner. So we're missing Thursdays and Fridays. Well, considering the number of publishes that they've put out on the QA server, I know what they're working on. And that's the word bugs.
I know. There's all sorts of stuff. Now, again, this is for those of you folks with QA access. There's a post that came out last night, and it's in regards to next week's release. So if you guys want to find out a little bit more, again...
we can see that the Release 32 instructions feedback edits has been posted.
That's right. And you can see that right in the forums. You just can't read what's there because if you don't have QA access, and again, if you got that QA access, flex it, use it, check it out, because now's the time to really start getting down to the nitty gritty. I was ran through the new user experience again last night for the second time in a week, and I don't know. I was, impressed a little bit, but I think it still drags on a little too much, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just too used to running it so quick in anticipation for a land rush like we used to have, so that, I'm not used to taking my time. It's like, I want to answer the questions. I want to get out of here. I want to get on the road. I want to start making gold. I want to mine. I want to do this, Yeah.
Well, I still see it lacking introduction to most of the game mechanics. It doesn't do a very good job of acquainting an individual with movement, and most of the starting scenes, unless you've played the game extensively, the time for those some of those dialogue pop-ups to come up are way too late. And so timing is everything, and it's one where they should be doing a little bit better job with that first-time user experience, because they have to pretend that they've never touched the game before, and that's the hard part for someone that's been working at.
I did not touch that game,
and it wasn't me. I didn't touch it. Trying to take my time, I guess, is part of what my dilemma was, is to try and read what's there, because I know most of the dialogue. Now, come next Thursday, I'm going to want to click on every single link there. I'm going to want to click every little underlined identifier, because I don't want to go back and do it again. Once I start in on Thursday, you better believe it's game on. I am going to actually talk to every single vendor. I'm going to talk to every single guard. I'm going to talk to every little cat that meows at me along the way, to put all that stuff into my questing history, what have you. I want to see how the virtues, it's really got me intrigued that they're inserting all that. We're going to see all sorts of fun stuff. And again, we can't talk about a lot of it, but some of it is funny as hell. Some of it I really enjoy. And by next Wednesday, we'll be telling you more about all this good stuff.
Oh yeah, next Wednesday, or actually probably next Tuesday, when the Release 32 instructions are official, we will probably start going over most of it, because it will also have already been published.
Yeah. What is Casey playing over there?
I don't know.
Nothing.
All right.
Damn thing.
I say, Scroda, you got all these guys here lined up vying for your job, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's what's my age again? Well, Casey will.
He did. This is Casey didn't show up all the time, so we had to have somebody who's here every day.
It's not Casey.
And then, of course, what happened? Scrota started pulling a Casey, and Scrota started not showing up. So Guardian Spiff's right there to take his seat. I'm telling you, there's no lack of bards here waiting for the gig, boys.
It's all good. Scrota was on vacation.
Yeah, we heard. I don't know. I've only heard gossip. I know nothing, so that is not kind of news that I'm reporting.
Does it involve a shit-eating grin?
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe the shitting green is so big he can't answer.
Well, he said sure.
Oh, I didn't hear sure. I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. Yeah.
Sap, you're gross.
Thanks.
That's Jack. He's got his mic open.
Yeah. It's
How's my volume?
You sound good.
Yeah, you sound fine.
You sound good.
Sounds great.
All right, so let's get some music here. Come on, let's get some upbeat so we can talk and chat. And you're bringing me down over here, man.
Hold on.
Killing my immersion, man. You're breaking my immersion.
Jack, your
all right, enough with the
No,
fuss.
it's not. Exactly, Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
You're supposed to turn it off when you fart.
Yeah, well.
Exactly.
Hang on a second. Did you ever find that video?
No one responded to me, and so I don't know where it is. So
Scroda said, smiling face with open mouth.
Somebody actually sent me a comment. I thought you got it. I thought they tagged you. Hold on, let me see if I can dig that out.
No, they didn't.
See if I can dig that one out.
Eclipse. They did send me Mr. Bean doing the air drumming.
Yeah, that was the one. The closest thing.
The next best thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so Dead Spider did send that. So thank you, Dead Spider, for that. But we really need the video of Eclipse made an air drumming to Slayer, because it was around Christmas time, November, December, sometime in there, and it was epic. And I'm pretty sure that Justin knows where it is. See,
I don't recall seeing that one. But you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Now that we're on that topic, and we can go through the archives here.
Which archives?
The NBNN archives.
Yeah, but it wasn't an NBNN post, so that's the frustrating part about it is like someone else posted it on Twitter, and then from there it was just all over the place.
Yeah, I'm browsing. So let's see what kind of funny stuff we got. I know I got a good clip or two out there. I just got to figure out where it was in the mess of videos we've got. Because we've got a lot of content out there, folks.
Where is it?
We've been, well, let's see. I bet you, I always forget that you can actually search for something.
Yeah, the hard part is searching for, because I think it was under her real name and not underneath Eclipse Maiden.
Yeah, no, I can't play this because it'll flag the living daylights out of us. But we can provide the link.
but I did have to download Pokemon Go just so that way I can see if the same pictures that I found on Reddit do appear on my phone.
Well, I don't know if those pictures would appear.
No, they won't. No,
the same cute little Pokemon critters may appear, but the things that those critters happen to be sitting on.
Yeah, it's pretty damn funny.
I don't know about that. Now, of course, again, we have 5 days. Count them, folks. 5.
4 days, 11 hours.
Yeah, 4 days, 11 hours. Led Zepp.
If you're in Australia.
Yeah.
Because they're a day ahead.
If you're down under, yes, that's
not
right.
Even. It's still 5 days.
Yep.
No matter where you are, it is still 5 days, 11 hours.
Central time.
I don't care what time it is anywhere in the world. Until those servers go down in Austin, ain't nobody getting in. That's right. But there's a lot of buzz out there. I've been talking to people, and I've been seeing people come back, people asking a lot of questions. Had one guy come into guild chat, thought, he's like, well, where is everybody? I said, what do you mean, where is everybody? I said, we're getting ready for wipe. He's like, oh, I thought it happened already. I thought we were already in that.
Yeah.
I said, no. I says, dude, we got another week. As you're going to see a very empty world right now while everybody's catching up on the beauty sleep. Everybody's getting their act together, as it may be, getting ready for this. I know we've been working behind the scenes. At least I have. I know Jack's been working on his projects. I know a handful of other folks been working on everything we need to do to get ready to get into a persistent state and start living life in this world. And it's getting crazy. But meanwhile, while it's getting crazy, let's look at the friends list today.
Oh, mine is pretty. Everybody's here on the lot, other than Onus Fairwind. Everybody's here on the lot. That's right.
That is really rough.
Yep, it is no fun. I mean, but we do know that there are things coming. We're excited about that, and this is the time where most people decide to take a break and recuperate before the rush of I need a level. Then it becomes, oh shit, I missed my time slot to place my house. What time am I again?
Well, the guy who came in yesterday and chatted with me, Malvo, I think of his name. Better be a week early than a week late to the party. That's for sure.
That's right.
He was like, "Oh, okay then. I'll see you next week. Thanks for all the help. Because I helped get him set back up, and he had to go through. He hadn't played in so long. He was doing new character creation again. Who else came in? God, who popped in last night with us? Oh, Spiro Godcraft, who provides a lot of the maps that we have on the NBNN side. He does a wonderful job. He's back after like 9 months away from the game, and we had some good chat talking and just getting him reacclimated and giving him some information that he was curious about, and he'll be back asking for more as well. And we're going to see a lot of that.
That's where the hospitalers are really going to be making an impact.
Oh, there we go. Now, speaking of the hospitalers, Jack, let me pass this little tidbits of information to you. I knew I had something else. You're going to love this. And this was brought to us by... hang on, I'll get his name. Who brought me these? Was it Spiff? It might have been. I think it was Spiff who brought me these books. Spiff, was it you who brought me the books?
What's the deal with the farts?
You give a child, man, a fart button. That's what he's doing.
Led Zepp still having problems from Taco Tuesday over there.
Love those tacos, Zip. Anyway.
Oh, the Age of Storms.
Now, I'm going to also give you these because, again, they're not going to be doing any of us any good. But these were found.
Oh, yes. Those were found? Oh.
Those were found out in the world.
Are these going to be some of the adult reading?
No. These are actual books out in the world.
Okay. Yeah.
But I want to point you to the first 4. And if you would bring them up on screen for the good folks. Which I should have made copies, but
yeah.
I can always get you more if you need them.
It doesn't even tell me who created the Age of Storms.
Right now is I'm going to jump over to our site. Now I'm going to put Jack's screen up on my screen so that people can see the books that way. Because we have the technology to do that.
Split screen. Nah, but this is one where we do end up with basic history, so...
Guns don't kill people, the government does.
That's from the guy used to live down the street from me.
What the heck?
What?
Oh, my screen is like really freaking out on the stream.
Oh. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's flickering red and I don't know. It's really weird out there. But meanwhile, I've got you up.
They included the picture of Starr from Hogloth. That's awesome.
Yes, that's one thing that I want to address there, of course, is what the heck and how do we do it?
So who wrote The Age of Storms? It doesn't give me an author.
It's not. It's you'll find it out
in in-game book. So player, it's in-game book created by Portalarium then. So it's the history.
Read the contents of the book. I want to point you to book number 3, I believe it is.
Hold on. Okay, book 3. After several more months of war, it all came down to a final battle, with Britain and his main castle being lost already. Lord British relocated his headquarters and the remainder of his army to Serpent's Hold, staging an attack to we need to fix the grammar.
No, it was right there on that page. I'm sorry. No.
Blackthorn, on the other hand, assembled blah 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 blah. The one that I was open.
Where Starlong's picture was.
Which was book 4.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay.
I just saw it 30 seconds later on your screen, and I'm like,
yep.
Oh, jeez.
Having seized control of the Daily Britannian, they used it as a tool to further confuse people, manipulating them with rumors, gossips from their newly created settlement at Butthole Bay, a place that made Buccaneers Den seem as virtuous as you in comparison. That is awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
So this is from Hogloth 3. So that is awesome.
Are all about Hogloth 3, brother.
Oh, so this was the writings of was it Siderius or was it the guy from Columbia that wrote this stuff? And it was posted on Facebook.
I do not know, but it's wonderful work. It's out there in the world.
Where do you get these? From the store or the?
They're just found in game. Yeah,
in game. We're not going to give away the secret of where to find them on the air, but if you come and ask after the show, we'll share that info with you. But we want this to be one of them little, surprises for people to find out in the world.
Yeah, but this is Verthal Bay. Yeah, Verthal Bay is Butthole Bay from Hogloth 3. That is awesome.
Okay. Yeah. And this, in my opinion, is how you weave characters and events into the game and storyline. This set of books is about the creation of the Hospitallers, is basically what the storyline is. And it starts back, its history starts back in Britannia, according to the first book, and then moves on. It's a brief history, of course, but I love the fact that there's a photo in the book. I love the fact that we have a descriptor of the pirates of Butthole Bay coming and stealing the printing presses to print up their own agendas and all that good stuff. Just great stuff, I love it. But that also marks our history in the game as well, which is
and then the Sorcerer's Daughter is written by YOLO, whose real name is David Watson. Yeah.
Is published in its entirety out there. There was promise of a story from YOLO, and there it is for everybody to check out. So that is also available for you to come across, find, and enjoy within the game itself. And there are thousands, folks, thousands upon thousands of books out there. And they all have content in them. A lot of the stories have been written by our staff or the community. And, it's just great to stumble across this. And again, thank you, Spiff, for this wonderful little present. Slashing Dragon can't parry. Did you know that? That's right. He went to Hobloth and came back with more training. He went to see Sir Edward and got his training in swordsman. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know these things?
I did not know that. There is so much that is out there. Again, I've been telling the folks who we've been passing the app out to that it is by no means a finished product. It's not going to stay that way. It's going to be a perpetual, ongoing project. And again, as I told you earlier, I got some input from a few people, including Link of Hyrule, and his opinion of it wasn't great, but I do appreciate it, and I'm going to sit down and talk with him and see what we can get done. He's offered up some helpful hints and tips and stuff like that, and of course, I'm more than willing to sit down with anybody who wants to offer us ideas and a little bit of a helping hand and guidance with anything we do. If you see anything that could use a little fixing, use a little love, use a little help, by all means, don't be afraid to shout it out. We can take brutal honesty around here. I mean, we dish it out every day. We should be able to take it. And of course, I told him, I thanked him for his feedback and says I'd really love to chat more about it because it's what makes things better. If you don't listen to the audience that you're playing to, you're not going to be playing to the audience long. That's for sure. So what are you looking at over there?
Well, this is Slashing Dragon's blog at slashy.net. So that is what I was looking at. So Anais is his roguelike, where you can actually download it off the Google Play Store. Although I'm probably mispronouncing it.
The one who won that contest? I know he had a submission to that contest.
He did have a submission, and that's what I was just checking as well, was whether or not he was the one that actually did the teletype in-game, the port of that, but that was won by a different person. He did write a port. The one in-game is actually done by Richard Fleming, so.
Right, gotcha.
So I was checking that out because Slashy did do one of the ports, but he did not win for the D&D 1 contest, which was porting over D&D 1, which was Richard Garriott's very first game that was originally programmed on a teletype.
That's right. And speaking of said teletype, we both have one right to the sides of us here. And of course, the teletype never comes up when I want it to, and always comes up when I don't want it to. But yeah, if you're a real geek and really want to get deep into your gaming, you can actually play D&D number 1 on the teletype inside of Shroud of the Avatar. That's for the ultimate geek experience.
Well, I found a way to get it to not load the game.
What do you mean not load the game?
Yeah, so if you do you need available commands? If you say no to everything and you go with the old commands, it won't load the game.
Oh, did you report that?
Nope, because I just discovered it on the stream. Oh. Yay.
Well, if you go with the available commands, what are you going with, old or new?
Well, in order to play the game, you have to hit new.
Yeah, mine loaded. Oh, well, it asks me now, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. That is a bug.
Yes, it is.
That is.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what do you say? We move on. We do have, of course, today's calendar. We're waiting for the newsletter today, as always. I'm expecting all sorts of little blurbs and all sorts of great stuff coming out today in advance of next Thursday's final wipe. Because this is the time to get it in the newsletter. Getting it in Friday's newsletter next week after the wipe doesn't work. So if these guys are on the ball, they're going to have as much of that information here as possible. And of course, we won't get all the really, really new stuff until next Friday. Actually, we'll get it next Wednesday because Starr will release the release notes on Wednesday afternoon. At least that's what he does historically. Of course, we never know, but these guys, they change it up on us from time to time.
Well, one of the things I just did receive is actually an email from the recap band, and they want you to know. Yeah,
I saw that come in, and
then that is also on the calendar for today.
Yes, we've retweeted that, the release party tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my mail out so that way people can see it.
Get your mail out. No. You don't want to get that out. We don't want to see that. You keep that under the desk.
So, Recap Band does their Pronoid, does drop tonight. The cover was designed by Indy Martin. Let's see if we can. And then from there, it is going to be in a midnight release party in Shroud of the Avatar. And that's going to be on Avatar's Radio and sponsored also by the Avatar's Radio and the Caverns.
And the Caverns.net, correct. But yes, the album drops tonight, so that means, are we going to have a download for that tonight? For those folks who back
Possibly.
So we should be able to get our hands on the download, hopefully, when it goes to release. I know I'm a backer. I know you're a backer. I'm waiting for my hard copy.
If I remember correctly, they said that the download link will go out after the party.
Tonight. Hello. I understand that. They don't want everybody listening to it before they actually release it to the world. Otherwise, no sense in having a release party. Come on.
Yep. So that brings us to the calendar. Remember, the calendar is provided by our friends at Avatar Circle, which is currently administered by one Kazan Phoenix Fire. And if you want to get a hold of them on the forums or in Discord, you need to use the name Wrath Phoenix.
Wrath Phoenix.
All times on the community calendar are Central Daylight Time, or as we refer to it in the game world, New Britannia Time.
The time
Since
of New Britannia.
Yes, since it is the weekend, we will uncheck the Ethervision Alliance, which removes a bunch of events. So today at 3, 6, 9, and 12 on Radio Free Britannia, you can listen to two rejects that don't know what the hell they're doing. Talk about random crap for an hour. Lunch with Laz and Jack. Then at 7 o'clock, we do have a variety of PvE, PvP, and oh my god, I'm too afraid to kill anything events for you tonight. If you are interested in some PvE, you can join Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malakis for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights. If you're interested in some PvP,
with the proper PvP-ness,
you need to go out to the town of Vengeance and kill everyone that you see, because there is an open PvP event that is going to be like a Royal Rumble. Everybody needs to die and die multiple times. So go out, slay everyone, just for fun. And don't forget to claim the Oracle stuff, so that way it costs them lots of money. And if you do not want to hurt anything, monster, bunny, rabbit, cat, dog, anything in-game, you need to join Bowen Bloodgood out in Caird Rockwich for Friday Night Astronomy. So that way you too can sit there under the mushrooms and stare at the sky.
You pretty stars, pretty lights.
That's right. And make sure you bring your pipes and make sure they are fully loaded.
I'm going to put some pretty stars in the sky above these trees.
Okay, Bob Ross. See, Screwed has got the right idea.
What's that?
Guardian Spiff, remember 10
what you're playing right now.
$1.49. Limited time only.
So that takes us to Saturday, where we don't have many events. Remember, the Pronoia event is going to be tonight at midnight. Or 10 p.m. Central Time in-game Find a Radio. Listen to avatarsradio.info. Saturday, couple events. We have the Port Phoenix Social Nights, where they have no clue what the hell they're going to do. You just have to contact Kazan Phoenix Fire to figure out what is on the plate for the day. Dipping sauce is 25 cents per packet.
Yum.
Oh, you live in one of those neighborhoods, huh?
Yum, yum, yum.
No, I don't. I do not live in one of those neighborhoods. If I asked for extra sauce, they'd probably give me a box, a case. Okay, then after that, the EVL is having their Monster Mash Dungeon Crawl. This is the Saturday edition, which meets on the overworld map outside of Soultown. And make sure that if you get lost, you can always whisper Shady Death, Carrie Death's other half. And we haven't seen Carrie lately.
Yeah, she's probably doing what everybody else is doing, resting up. Everybody's been grinding like crazy, and I think they're realizing that it's time to tone it down. I mean, I've been telling everybody for the better part of a year, don't kill yourself. Don't burn out on this stuff. But, I don't need 37 GMs in, pre-release.
Why not?
That's right. Happy birthday. Shroud.
In game or out of game or somewhere, please whisper her and say happy birthday, and we wish you the best from MBNN. No, I want you to continue playing what you're playing right now.
It was all Justin's fault for reminding everybody. And of course, yeah, don't forget our friends on the morning show.
Don't forget to wake up.
And yeah, well, the show may be a little rough tomorrow.
Not a tip.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't get the riff of it though.
Riffs.
Moving.
Move. Now, we Ed? Is it in there yet? It's not there yet. Oh, hold on. Try it. No, it's not in there. I have Sunday at the Fair Park Coliseum.
The PAX Layer early morning edition to make sure that those Aussies can get their meeting on time. Day early for them. That's going to be between 8:30 and 9:30. Then at 11 o'clock on Sunday is the hospital room meeting in TeamSpeak. If you're interested in becoming a hospitaler, please join the TeamSpeak channel and just sit there and say, hey, this is what I've done. Or, I need help with this. Can someone help me? Someone will surround you, about 30 players, and they will all help you.
They will all,
then at 1 o'clock, they will all jump around you, and it will be like the weirdest gangbang ever. Then at 1 o'clock in Radio City, we do have the 4B maze. They have another. I know. The 4B Guild are doing their final maze.
I wonder how they're going to deal with the property divisions. Yeah, we talked.
I don't know.
That
a
while back, but I guess we're going to get a chance to find out now.
Yeah,
see how that.
Well, since it's in a player lot, there probably isn't going to be the same lot divisions, or is there?
If it's a POT.
Yeah, it's a player-owned town, so yeah. And unlike the lot division right here, which is really, really aggravating, it completely destroyed our
alleyway that the city put in on us.
I know,
I gotta go complain to the
destroyed our nut butter.
Yeah, and how are we gonna make nut butter if they're giving everybody a view behind the wall? I tell you.
That's right.
Domination.
At 5 o'clock, we have the BMC Gridiron registration. That's between 5 and 5:30 out in Black Rock Cove. At 5:30 p.m., the Gladiators Gridiron begins promptly at 5:30. Do not be late. Make sure that you are registered. The final two events are going to be the PAX Layer meeting at 7 to 8. That's going to be with Winfield out in PAX Layer, where they talk about all things PAX Layer. And the final event is Fishing with Winfield, where you too can watch Winfield catch a fish. And if you're going to join Fishing with Winfield, you must say the word fish.
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 Yes, whenever you enter a chat room and you see Winfield, it is appropriate to enter and say fish. It is PAX Slayer etiquette, as it may be. Or is it just Winfield etiquette?
Winfield etiquette.
I gotta love it either way.
Yep.
That is the weekend calendar for you folks out there. That's coming up this weekend.
I do have.
If I want to,
What if what?
what if I want to spend Sparhawk's gold?
Oh, you'll have to wait till when? You'll have to wait till Wednesday, unless he's giving away gold on another night that we do not know about. Ooh, interesting.
And then from there, the winners do win $10 of store credit for the first 3 people who complete the maze in the first hour. If you do not complete it in the first hour, you have an hour and a half to get $5 store credit and gold and obsidian crowns of the avatar for everybody else.
Very nice. Very nice.
So this was done by Net and Rhea, and they are masochists. They really like to hurt people with their mazes, make them go quickly insane.
When is this again?
Sunday, between
Sunday.
noon to 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
So this chair that's been sitting over here has been sitting me in the face the whole time. This was given to us by Spiff, I believe. He made these.
Yeah.
What do you think about for the next set? This is something we might be able to go with.
You know what? The other day I put out the other chairs that Guardian Spiff had given us.
But those had the high wing back. You don't sit in them properly. Now this one at least, and again, it's a process. Go ahead and sit in there.
Okay.
That one's not quite as bad.
Still got something stuck in my butt.
When you sit in these seats, you're actually sitting there with your back against the back of the chair, whereas you're sitting there and you got your ass hanging on the edge of the seat, like you're not hanging around, you're not comfortable, and you're getting ready to get up and move. That just doesn't look right.
I mean, you got something stuck up in your butt.
Yeah.
Something large. Not just a little digit.
I know we're going to have all sorts of craftables, all sorts of new great stuff coming in. These guys have been working their butts off down there at the offices down in Port Alarium. And the amount of stuff that we're going to see coming is just absolutely incredible. That's all I can say at this point. And thankfully, it is Friday. And that means we're going to go into the weekend. I'm going to try and get some QA time if I get any time to myself this weekend and get a really good idea as to what's going to be going on next Thursday. But meanwhile, don't forget, Telethon's coming up next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, about this time, we're going to
4 days
into the 12-hour dive. And getting ready to shut it down and wipe the world and go to persistence. That's right. But it's getting to be about that time of the day where we got to start wrapping it up and we can get out of here for the weekend, start doing our own things. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to all our followers out there. And, of course, we got to thank our sponsors, whom with their help helps keep things going around here. Our newest sponsor, SodaCrafting.wiki, Trinity Avatar's first fully searchable crafting database for the game out there. Check them out for all your crafting needs. If there's something you're looking for and you just don't know quite what it is, but you have a good idea, you can search for it out in this database. Our good friend Ben out at relicsbyrill.com. relicsbyrill.com for all your Shroud Avatar swag. And if you use the promo code NBNN, you'll get 10% off all that good Shroud Avatar swag. He's got your t-shirts, he's got hats, he's got patches, he's got drinkware, he's got coffee cups, he's got shot glasses, comic books, coinage, and more. Check out relicsbyrill.com for all your licensed Shroud Avatar swag. Our good friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com. Sodamap is truth, so says Lord British. If you need to find your way around the world, then go to sodamap.com. Type in the location in the search box in the upper left-hand corner, and it'll show you exactly where you are within the world. And then you can go ahead and find your merry way to wherever it is you're off to, or seek out some new paths in your adventures and journeys throughout New Britannia. Of course, our good friends over at sodataming.com and sodacraft.com. These guys have done a lot of hard work for all your crafting and taming needs. And don't forget to check them out if you want to go ahead and add some uber buffs to all of your weapons, clothing, all that good stuff. Check out sodacraft.com. He's got a lot of good information out there. Soda Taming for all those aspiring cat wranglers. It's got all the taming information you need. And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace. For all your virtual vendable needs at shroudmarketplace.com. Jack, you want to tell the good folks about the marketplace?
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That includes if you're interested in setting yourself up to offer services like Scrota's music service thing, you can pay...
Scrota's ting.
Ting.
Ting yuan.
You can pay Scrota $1 for no happy ending on promo.
$1. Make you holla.
$1. Or if you are interested in offering wedding services, just like Laz does, you can set that up because you know what? Laz has already procured all the wedding dresses, the tuxedos, the private island for custom weddings in game. And more
by Laz.
That's right. And that also means that if you're interested in buying or selling rares, especially for selling rares, you can sell them on Shroud Marketplace and let other people buy them. You even get to set the price. Yay! And if you want to set that option up for haggling, you can enable the button that says suggest a price. And that way you can either say yes or no, I'm not going to do that.
Tubuku.
That's right. So don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related.
That is correct.
Yay. Includes rentals.
Yeah, don't forget the marketplace. It's going to be a hot place. But meanwhile, it is Friday. It is the end of the week, and it is about time for us folks to wrap it up here in Shroud of the Avatar. Want to thank everybody for coming out. Want to thank everybody for watching. Want to thank everybody for listening. All you folks in chat out there, all you folks listening on the radio. I know you can't see me point to you over there, but I do it. To all you folks who are joining us in game, and of course everybody who watches us on repeats and replays, we appreciate it. I point at the computer over here on screen where the radio is playing. Yes, I do point to all the people over there on the radio because I can see numbers on the radio screen. I can see how many people we got listening and all that good stuff. You know, just like when I look in Mubat, I can see all our wonderful people who are listening and watching today there. But that's it. That's going to be it for us. Jack, you want to take us out?
Yes, we do need to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for participating.
I was. Like, kind of like.
You talk the talk.
That's right.
Thank you for watching on Twitch. Thank you for watching out on YouTube. So thank you, Shifty Cat, Saterfarn, Maynard 2, Frost Shocks, Change Tip, Red Omen, A Kush Lady, Abercrombie McLeod, as well as, I think I got everybody. Matt was here as well. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
That's right. Hope we made you have a little bit better of a day tuning in and listening to us. We do appreciate it. But we're going to wrap it up and get out of here. I'm Laz.
It's Case Cupcakes.
It's Scrotum.
Scrotum.
It's a Scrotum.
And at Led Zepp wannabe. And we are NBNN. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings. And of course, Final Wipe coming up next week. We'll be back with you Monday on the weekend. Wrap up, tell you what's been going on, what happened over the weekend, and more. Thanks, everybody. We'll see y'all on Monday. Shifty Cat, thanks for joining us. Hope to see you on Monday. I love this shit.
The linear spiral.
The more Led Zepp shows up, the less other people show up.
Avatar. Taco Bell.